also toe. And I saw a monster earlier. Alright, let's see what we got. We've got a lantern, chemistry pot, and a key. It's tough. Laboratory, been there. Use the key on the door. Alright. My sanity is going down. Handful of sand tickled from the crumbling stone ceiling and pushed down on the brim of his hat. He braced himself as the cavern suddenly shifted and settled. Okay, exploring a new bit here, so there should be... Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using devices. I wonder what happens if your sanity goes all the way down. Let's check my sanity now. A slight headache.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
What was that? It's a flashback. I can't see anything. Oof, don't like that crackling noise. Right, that's much better. Can't smash the boxes. Something's walking around.
There's nothing left. Everything's gone.
Oh, this is a place to the wine cellar. Some sort of organic tissue. Yeah, so I need all the ingredients to make an acid to get rid of that thing. What can't be cut down by hand. Something's walking around, it's spooky. What was that? I got a hammer. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Yeah, I know how to... The cloth smell of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought, or perhaps too few. Alright, checkpoint. Do I have to mix it, or can I just get rid of it right now? I mean, we've got all four. Alright, it needs to be mixed. Alright, I guess I have to go back to the laboratory and mix it. Level 3 laboratory. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire. Alright then. Okay, now where do I mix this stuff? Seriously hate that. Yes, and this is the acid thing. No object to use this item on. I can hear someone walking around. Stop doing that. What? There's a fourth one? Right. Let's have to do more searching. Oh, jeez. The stairs have collapsed. Find a way back up. Oh yeah, these stairs. Right. Rightio. Guess the only way is this way, I think. Damn. You can use objects to reach hard to get planks. Aha. He sat down by the Casbah, all gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead and onto the sand-veiled ground. I'm brave. I can do this. I just need the last ingredient. Won't budge. Won't budge. Ah! After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. However, having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving a cabin on SS or returning headed for London. What's going on?
May 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh, I'm moving, right.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted. The voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety. Grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
That was interesting. Need to find the fourth one. I've already been hit. Statues were praying, gazing into the dark domed ceiling. I can't touch this stuff. Ow! The stone slab looked like a safety measure. It wasn't meant to be moved ever again. The stairs. It's just telling me where the things are. I think it is. It's the room. Ah, God's sake. Oh, there's a ladder here. Wait, that's not a ladder, my bad. Ooh, it's the barrel contained for oil. Now I don't have to worry about running out. Blood. Oh! I don't want to go in there. I don't want to. Ah.
What's happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Jeez. Ugh, more reading. William's last words. My name is William, House of Gurich. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago I was summoned to the castle Brennenburg, as most of the aristocracy. However, I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proportion. Oh no, I didn't mean to put it away. Notes. Proportion. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was so sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honours I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were either seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar and celebrated our work. I had my suspicion we descended the stairs. Excuse me, but he instead joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment of our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their god. Given nature, blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer. Looks like you didn't have the chance to finish there. And that's the last one. I need to get back to the laboratory. Crystal clear. Oh, why is it making that noise then? What the hell is that? What's this? A medical bracelet to improve health and help heal wounds. What was that horrible thing? Was standing there watching me. I'm getting the hell out of here. The hell was that standing there watching me? The cloth, yes, that was spooky. What the hell was that? Was that Ghost? Oh, this place is forming. Ah! Laboratory. This place is getting worse. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention as he operated and shot as the French soldiers opened fire on the two young men fighting. Hold down R2 and circle the motion. Ah. Alright, now I can go and melt that thing now. Yes! Your trophy, Alchemist. Refinery. He sat down by the Caspish wall, gasping for air. Sweet point. Oh yeah, I've already read this. Right, this is new. I better walk slow.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Oh no. I'm almost out of oil. Be careful when enemies are near. Crouch, circle in the darkness. Make sure you are hard to spot. What? Enemies? What type of enemies? The hell? I'm scared as hell right now.
June 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Oh, don't... I just rest my controller on my lap, and when that door opened, I almost just dropped my controller. It's trippy. It's like that film where that mummy sits at the table with no eyes, and this girl just sneaks in and just eats. I forgot what that film was called. But from the other side. Where was it? The door leading to the back room is blocked off. Find another way in. Why is this guy even here? Why would he come here? I wouldn't come here, jeez. Spooky as hell, I would die already. Oh, there's another way in. Stop with the creepy noises. It's stuck. Something's clogging the crank and pulley. The The rope won't pull the hatch open. Something must be clogging the pulley. Right, let's follow the rope. The hatch is too heavy to lift by hand. Why is it purple? Head is pounding and hands are shaking. Yes, thank you. Is that it? Is that what's blocking it? Can't get the firm grip on it from here. Right, I guess I'll just stand on something. Go. I saw a chest over here. What does it do? Oh wait, oh yeah, the hatch, right. Ugh. Ugh, get off. Bug on my screen. Okay, this looks trippy, I don't want to come down here. He crashed through the surface. The dark Atlantic water smothered him. Alright, hold on guys, I'll be right back.